What is going on, Guardians? So, I wanted to drop a video today to go over a topic that's been on my mind of late. A video to discuss what I think is one of the many problems that exist within the world we love to play. And what exactly could that problem be? I have listed so many over the last few weeks and added to a growing laundry list of issues, the stench starting to grow ever so prominently. Well, this topic, this video, it's about something that I have briefly talked about before in past videos. The lack of fun in the game. You see, earlier today, I decided to hop on and play Destiny and pursue some of the ever-growing bonus drops I'd achieved. Looking across them all, I danced from one to the next, my level constantly increasing. Now, this is not really that much of an issue anymore, Guardians. The leveling, it's coming, and it's coming fast. But what my adventures in leveling led me to was the experience that you were watching on the screen right now, entering into one of the many areas that holds nostalgia for me, courtesy, of course, of the Siva Plague. What should be a quick 10 to 15 minute jaunt instead turned into a head banging against the wall lesson in fun, or should I say, a lack thereof. Now, I gotta be honest with you, Guardians. If it wasn't for the 3 drops and the 3 bonus drops, the only thing those behind me would have seen would have been the exhaust of my ship as I hightailed it to the stars. You see, I found myself in an event with some low-level players who did not exactly understand the core mechanics. Now, this in itself, it's not really that much of an issue. What the issue is with this group of players is the constant gold bar spawns, minotaurs, wyverns, low-level elites, over and over and over. And as that death count started to roll, the annoyance, it began to rise. Now, I don't fault these lower-level players. They, of course, didn't really know the mechanics, though I know not why. But here we are. Instead, this led to a long series of asking, what the hell are we doing, and getting smashed like a 2-year-old's birthday cake plate. But unlike that, there wasn't anything sweet about this. So now, Guardians, here's the thing. Why was this happening? Why was this in the game? This was listed as a normal encounter. Now, normal implies, like the name says, the base level encounter. This is the entrance point, like the doorway to a building you are about to enter, walking in and finding the ground all around you. This wasn't the 2nd floor, the 3rd floor, or the 4th floor, Guardians. We are ground level here. The thing is, though, this shouldn't have been a struggle bus moment. This should have been a time where your players are crawling back to the spawn point begging, "Ghost, get me the hell out of here." Yet here we were, in a normal activity, getting the fun police treatment from Bungie, there to stop and stifle any good times to be had. Now, this is the best part, the part that makes it ever so much more sweet, that leaves the cake barely holding on to what is left of that paper plate. This fun little jaunt into the Plaguelands, that riveting 10 to 15 minute tale. What a farce. The final time for our little pleasure cruise up the coast, 30 minutes of fun and bliss. So, what is my point? What am I trying to get at today? Well, do you all remember when we could run strikes and have fun? Do you? I do. I remember running strikes nonstop all the time. Count it on your hand, Guardians. We are going striking. As the Guardians in my clan would slowly fall off to the lands of the real world, the night crew was left to tend to those that lurked in the dark. There was 3 of us. We would group up, and we would hit the strikes. Our pouch gold coins ready to pop one after the other. The rewards, exotics to be had, and did they matter? I'd honestly love to tell you they did, but it wasn't the point. It wasn't the reason. We were there because this was fun. This was enjoyable, and we loved to do it. Yet now, I look to where these events should be. I look to where these events should take place. And instead, I find so few that I want to enter, and even fewer that I would deem as fun. Not much has changed beyond my first video into this 4-way, other than some minor additions. But the one piece, the one thing I keep looking for them to add is fun. Instead, we sit here and we endure. We sit here and we wait while the numbers, the population of this game plummet further and further lower. Each day, a new record edged into the book, the pages quickly turning too many to count. This game used to be a place we could enjoy, full of guardians, people who loved to play this game, who loved to play and enjoy it, who loved to take off work to be in this game. Yet now we find ourselves hate playing. We find ourselves hate watching videos, a growing disdain for the company that crafted this world and their obvious failed attempts at placating us. There's a bitterness to every bullet fired now, a growing disdain for the architects, the creators. I see the news. I see the devs, the voices of the crafters on sources like Twitter and on the current set of streamers. Hold up, Guardian. Wait. We hear you. They scream out to us from the darkness, still too far away for them to actually give any information that we want. Yet no, we have to actually throw back our trust. We have to try to throw back our belief and hope that they get it. But in reality, we hope it falls in the water and slowly washes away, maybe finally freeing us from this game. I mean, look, when we log into this game, we want to be greeted with activities that are enjoyable, that are fun to do. Yet instead, we find activities designed to slow us down, to leave us treading through quicksand to reach our destination. And why could this be? Why could this thing be taking place? Why, it's the game of numbers, Guardians. You see, the longer it takes us to complete it, the more those numbers go up. But sadly, once again, Bungie, failing to be the good mathematician, didn't take into account one big, very important variable: us. You see, in their push to keep us playing and paying, in their push to drive those numbers up like a floored accelerator, they instead find their tank running empty, running on the fumes of those who still stay to play, those who still stay to keep the candle lit and guide us back to the game. These players, these guardians, they are our wallies, mucking and working through the crap that is the current state of this game, pushing and maneuvering it around, making way for those of us that will return later. Of course, when Peter Gabriel sings and the plants start to grow again. But here we are, stuck in the space and stuck in time, waiting for something. So many of you in the comments are jaded and upset by the state, not from a sense of hate, but out of a sense of disappointment that something that you watched, something that you loved, is slowly dying, and there is nothing you can do about it. You see, this is where we stand. A world that lacks fun, a world that we all, every one of us, has clearly identified was ruined by the portal, our sterilized and wiped down version of Destiny, the perfect fun killer. There's your carrot, Guardian. The string, it's been cut. All you need to do is hop on through the hoops to get it like a good little bunny. But that time, that ability to do and enjoy, no. That isn't allowed here now, little bunny. We don't want you to actually enjoy being here. We don't want you to actually find fun in this. Put that head down and jump, Guardian. Jump. You see, the thing about Destiny, the thing about ego, the thing that no one wants to admit, a lot of the Destiny player base is not in the top 1% mathematically. Now, obviously, that means there is another 99%. These are the meat numbers. These are the players that really keep this game going. You see, Destiny is a side escape, a place to have fun. And trust me on this, no one wants to retreat to a world where nothing but anger awaits when your day has been long and the time to relax is short. We want to come and find a place where we can laugh, where we can be big, and most importantly, we can be big damn heroes. Because as I've said a million times now, we all want that hero moment. We all want to leap over the rock, dropping a grenade on the hive, blow as you jump again, shotgunning the knight in the face, and then slide shotgunning right into that witch listening to her scream. We want Hollywood moments. We want to feel like the star. We want that damn dopamine dump. And we get all those things when we have a game that has a large pool of material to play through. Destiny worked for all its issues. In the previous format that existed, if you wanted to do strikes, hop in and go. We used to joke with people when they would die in a strike. Wow, you actually died in a strike? Like this was some mark against you. But now, as I stated above, the cake, it's still running down the wall. they decided to apply those epic damage filters to everything. And Guardians, before the rains of get good pour from the sky, I don't mind hard content. I am currently playing ME3 on Insanity. I shine not from hard content. Trust me on that. But having to do it nonstop all the time, no. I liked having strikes in the Nightfalls. I liked having events that were separated and gave us rewards and allowed us to put our feet up, our head back, and melt into a chair or a couch and go. Falling into an almost trance-like mode as your day just slowly slid off of you, absorbing into the seat below. When I played No Man's Sky, I loved to just wander and mine. My day's events playing in the back of my mind while my brain went on cruise control in the front, and I just mined away. That's one of the things we all need to do. You see, I used to be able to find those moments in Destiny, but now, as I climb higher on the power chart, I find myself having to be more aware of my loadouts and my tactics and find myself actually having to use my kit. But is that a bad thing? No. But if you had to shower, a hot shower that gave you cool to scalding hot water for years, and then suddenly all it gave you was scalding hot water, would you be content? No. So why should I be content to only be given one set of content? I don't see the point. This isn't mathing, Guardians, but here we are. The newest modifier in Destiny, no to funness. I just don't get it. I'm still baffled how some of the companies, some of the people, some of the executives and game designers who lead these teams became so arrogant, so elitist that they felt above their player base, feeling that we should just accept whatever slop they lop onto our plate, the hair and garbage running off the sides as we stare down in utter shock and what they try to pass off as food. Yes, I get they are making changes, and yes, I get that things damn well should improve. Well, they're going to improve since Sony is now heavily involved. But like so many have said in the comments, like so many have said, that if there is a D3, they don't want Bungie to do it. That is how broken we are, and this is how broken the trust between us and them is. They have stolen our fun like a bandit in the night, and we are stuck here, unaware of what they have done with it. But no, we want our fun back. We want that fun back. We want that time back that we paid for. Because I, like so many of you, I have paid for the full year. Yes, the sucker rap is still on to the side, but I had hopes. The Plagueland starter. Not going to Star Wars, but I have paid. I have placed my money down on the table, and I told them, give me what you got. I am going to pay you advance again like a sucker. So I sit here like all of you, having prepaid for what is to come, and sit here waiting to see if I can find any value in my purchase, anything. If I can finally find some fun. But like always of late, all I have in front of me is hope, and all I have behind me is letdowns. So there it is, Guardians. There's my rant. I know this one was a bit different, and I know this one's not like the normal fare. I just felt that after this debacle in the Playlands, I needed to say something to get something off my chest. So, the typical streamer and YouTuber fare, a like, a sub, or a comment go a long way. If I didn't earn it yet, I'll keep trying till I do. So till the next time, Guardians, whatever game you're playing, I hope you enjoy it. Whatever show you're watching, I hope it's worth your time. And whatever you happen to be doing, I hope you're enjoying it. So, in the end, guys, I hope you have a most excellent day, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.